Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As the title suggests, I'm back with my thoughts and a no spoiler review of the brand new Disney Aladdin live action movie. And without further ado, let's get into it. I didn't really have much expectation of the live action Aladdin. I got to a point where I wanted to stay away from all the hype. I stayed away from all of the photos, the ones that got released from Entertainment Weekly. When I saw them, I quickly scroll past them. I stayed away from all of the trailers. I was hearing that there was a brand new song and everyone was loving it, so I stayed away from all of the music and I wanted to go in blind. So I went in with my expectations pretty low. I was hearing that everyone wasn't loving what Will Smith looked like. They weren't sure how he was going to portray the genie, but I went in blind and I was thoroughly surprised. And at the end of the day, here are my thoughts. This is a no spoiler review, so here we go. First and foremost, it stayed true to the original. There was a few slight deviations from the plot, but it really stayed true to the original film, and I love that. At the end of the day, a live action Disney film, you need to take it for face value. It's not going to be the classic animation that we all know and love. We know that it's going to be it's going to be a retelling of the story, it's going to be a live action adaptation of the story, it's going to be real life actors bringing your favourite characters to life. So some people are going to hate an actor portraying their favourite character, some people are going to love them. Everyone's going to have their own emotional attachment to a film and how they think it's going to be portrayed as a live action. So for me personally, a live action, you need to take it as a separate body of work. You need to separate it from the classic as much as possible and treat it as its own body and its own retelling of that story. And I think Aladdin stayed true to the original. A lot of the characters I felt were built upon, and I think Disney did a great job at bringing the Arabian Nights tale to life. So I'm gonna get on to what everyone's talking about, Will Smith as the genie. So from what I read before, everyone was like, oh, is he gonna be like a human throughout the film? He looks stupid as a blue genie, but honestly, I thought he was spot on. He had a big lamp to fill, okay? Robin Williams, that role, that casting as the genie was perfection, and we all have that image of the genie. But honestly, I think Will Smith made the genie his own. He brought his own Will Smith element to it. He gave it such a sassy, funny vibe. It was totally Will Smith's interpretation of the genie. And I think it was amazing. Looks-wise, he was only in human form a little bit. There's a little aspect of the story that I won't give out because that's a spoiler. But he was only in human form a few times. He was mostly in his blue genie form, and I thought he looked awesome. When they panned out the CGI of his lower half, it was amazing. The magic and the dust of his, you know the genie's got that little he doesn't have legs. He's got that random thing. That was amazing. And the way he moved around as that little thing, it was amazing. I think the CGI was so on point, with the genie's magic and turning Abu from animal to elephant. It was amazing. The CGI wasn't skipped on at all. Just to compare it to the Beauty and the Beast live action, you all know how much I love that, but a bit of the CGI in that, the transformation from the Beast's face to human at the end, and then transforming the characters from objects back into human. I felt the CGI there was a bit lacking. They kind of skipped corners there, but here they went all out. There was CGI everywhere. All the transformations were fluid. You could see all the transformation. It was great. I think Will Smith did an amazing job at putting his own spin on the genie. Aladdin and Jafar. I think Aladdin to me was just okay. He portrayed Aladdin really, really well. I don't think he added to the character, and I don't think he took anything away from the character. I think Mena Massoud was a great casting for him. Looks-wise, he looks like Aladdin to me. He did a good job. He just played Aladdin, and that was it for me. And that's all I really wanted at the end of the day. I don't think Aladdin was a character that maybe needed to be built on, because I felt he had a lot of depth to his character in the animation. But Mena Massoud did an amazing job at playing Aladdin. It was just playing Aladdin. Whereas Jafar, on the other hand, I feel he was lacking something. I think the fact that he was hot took away from Jafar. Jafar's this tall, lanky, really creepy looking man in well-dressed robes. And he was well dressed in the live action, don't get me wrong, but he was too hot, and that took away from Jafar's character. I felt his portrayal it gave a little bit more dimension as to why he wanted to become Sultan and why he wanted to take over Agrabah. That the animation didn't do, but I don't know. I think Jafar for me, as the adaptation of Jafar, was the weakest of all of them. And Jasmine. Okay, right. For for me, Jasmine, as in the animation, I love how they wanted to make her headstrong. I appreciate that she was the princess that was locked in her palace. She couldn't go anywhere. She wanted more. She wanted to see the world. She didn't want to marry just for the sake of marrying because she had to. She wanted to marry for love. She was headstrong, but I felt like the animated character of Jasmine was a little bit bratty, and that's what put me off her as a character. But Naomi Scott, okay, right. Naomi Scott literally turned Jasmine's character around and turned her into this headstrong queen. Like, oh my god, like, Naomi Scott, looks-wise, looked incredible. She had so many outfit changes in the film, so many vibrant colours to her outfits. And oh my god, she looked incredible. Vocally, oh wow, I didn't even know Naomi Scott could sing like that, but she nailed it. And let's just discuss Jasmine's new solo song, Speechless. Literally, that is the only live action song, apart from Evermore, that matters to me. Like, Speechless, to me, is on the same, like, anthemic feel as Let It Go. It's got such a powerful message to it, and if you haven't seen the film yet, or heard the song yet, my advice to you is don't listen to the song before. Wait till you watch the film to see her perform Speechless in the film, because just that scene as a whole just brings it all together, and it really is a powerful scene for such a powerful song. And then I guarantee you, you'll find you'll be listening to the song like on repeat afterwards, because I know I am. This is exactly what I wanted Jasmine to be, and I think Naomi Scott did an amazing job at nailing Jasmine. She literally kept that headstrong princess that we all know and love, but just removed that bratty element to her. She had an agenda, she had a reason to be doing what she's doing, and just to see such a strong, powerful female take the lead in that role, I just thought it was amazing. I think Naomi Scott did an amazing job at Jasmine. She was the standout to me. But forget what all the haters have to say about Naomi Scott, like, she nailed it. Overall, aesthetically, the film was incredible. I loved what Agrabah City looked like. I loved the CGI, I loved the landscapes, I loved all the colours in the film. It was such a colourful film, especially in the Prince Arlene number when they did like the parade down the street. Like, all the colours, all of the explosive, like, confetti everywhere, like, it was beautifully shot. I loved the way it was shot. But as a whole, the film, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and the reason why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because I feel like there was like a few niggly bits towards the original classic that weren't in the live action. And I know, like I said earlier, like, a live adaptation is a different adaptation of it, but there was a few like key bits in the animation that were like so iconic that were missing from the live action. But that's the only reason it's not getting a 10 out of 10. But other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish. I definitely want to see it again, and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, there we go. That is my non-spoiler review of the brand new Aladdin live action film. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have you seen it yet? Have you not? Let me know down there in the comments what you thought of it. And let me know in the comments what your current favourite live action film is. For me, it's still Beauty and the Beast, but Aladdin for me comes as a close second. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!